What is it like to be an Uber driver? Hi, my name is Levi, and this is Tip You in the App. I am a 3-year driver with 5,000 trips in Syracuse, New York. Okay, so I'm parked on the Syracuse campus. I just turned the app on, and let's get our first trip. Okay, the first one comes in. It's 9 minutes, 18, so 30 minutes for $7. No way. I'm not taking that. Especially multiple stops. No way. You Uber drivers, you know what I'm talking about. That's a bad trip. $7 for 30 minutes. It's not even minimum wage. Okay, $4.86. $5 for 15 minutes roughly. Yeah, I can do that. Even with multiple stops, I still think this is a profitable trip. Okay, now watch. I'm going to use a shortcut. Why? I have used a keyboard shortcut to say I am on my way with some emojis. All right, put the car in drive and let's go. This is pretty standard for me. You know, a 5-minute pickup, mile or two away, give or take. I'm sure it's not like this in every market, but for me, especially at 9 something in the morning, this is about the normal right here. Okay, so I can see the passenger, the little blue dot. I see them up there. They're kind of moving around, which means their GPS isn't working quite right. All right, don't hit this guy. Didn't even turn and look at me. Just walked right on across the street. All right, one of the hard parts about being an Uber driver is finding the exact right house sometimes. You just can't see house numbers. They're just not obvious. So I wasn't sure if this was the right driveway. And you can see it has me going up just a little bit farther. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up just a little bit farther and stay on the road this time instead of in their driveway. I text them, letting them know I arrived, and I haven't even heard from them yet, so I don't know if they're coming. Especially with their GPS like this. You'll see that blue dot kind of move all around. Are they going to come from the other side of the road? I just don't know. And you can see that countdown clock. That's my first 2-minute kind of free waiting time. When I arrive as an Uber driver, you got 2 minutes of free time to some extent. But because they haven't responded to any of my text messages, I'm going to go ahead and call them. Let them know I'm out there and that I'm ready. And for you other Uber drivers, I sincerely recommend this. A nice, polite, courteous call. You don't have to be a jerk about it, but just letting them know that you're out there and you're ready. His response was, "Hey, I'm walking out the door." And I'm still looking around. I can't see him. I don't know where he is. I'm looking at that house. You can see me looking over there. I'm looking over there. And finally, I see them. They are coming up from the house to the back and to the right of me. I did turn the camera around so that way, you don't get a chance to see them getting in the car. Give them some privacy. And when they got in, I was really happy because I had already given this guy a ride before. It's him and his friend. I'm going to drop him off first and then drop his friend off next. The guy I've been given a ride to is from Afghanistan. Great stories. He's a young man just trying to make his way here in America. I think he is an accountant. And honestly, the last time I gave him a ride was almost a year ago. Yet I immediately knew who he was the minute he got in the car. Special guy. So there we are. We are dropping him off first. If you're another Uber driver, you know what I mean. Stops can be horrible. But he got out. And he's on his way. So I am going to start backing up the car and getting out of here. It literally took, 15 seconds for him to get out of the car? Loved it. Thank you, sir. Now, the other passenger is a religion student at Syracuse University. And she was just so kind. She talked about and educated me on this idea of like how religions affect cultures and maybe how her perspective is changing as, from her religion to maybe having a more open experience to other religions. Not necessarily changing her religion, just maybe more empathy toward other religions. And again, just 2 minutes just down the block, dropping her off. And here's a really important part again for other Uber drivers. This is the money-making part. At the end of the ride, I always ask for an honest review. I would appreciate them signing back in the app. If they want to give me 5 stars, that's great. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much. And there you go. That last trip, let's see here, comes in. I'm waiting for the dot to spin. $4.86. Now, I'm making this video later on in the day. And so when I sign back in the app later on in the day, you'll see, here it comes. I actually got a $3 tip. So I made $7.86 on that trip. And so that's it. That's what it's like being an Uber driver in Syracuse, New York.